just so real. Already know exactly how you feel. See the head, not like seeing a steeple. You damn well know they're one of the people. Nobody breaks us, 'cause nobody made us, and no one can take this 'cause we got their fix. We are the people, we are the people, we are the people. Don't mess with this.
Oh, yeah, here we come.
Yeah.
It's Friday, baby. We made it. Made it to Friday. How about
Made
that,
it,
man?
man.
It's the weekend. I'm excited.
Are
Here,
you?
let's, hold on. Where's our...
Here, have a
appreciate
remote.
that.
Yeah,
Thank
no
you,
problem, man.
Let's adjust this.
Got
so,
you. Good morning, everybody. Everybody's saying good
yeah.
morning.
Good
Brad, Tactical,
What's up,
Natasha. Brad said he's so excited for today's show. I'm sure it will be great.
Oh, God, Brad. That's
He had that special coffee this
Man,
morning.
you did. I don't want you to be let down today.
Appreciate the
Lower
faith.
your expectations
Right.
for us, all right? Tasha Mag said she just got up at 6:30, so she's just coming alive. Yeah, good. That's good for you that you got to sleep that long.
Right.
That's nice. That's luxury. Sleep until 6:30. That's luxurious. Rant 824 today, Tactical says, as far as you know. No, that is correct. I got a burner today for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a burner today for sure. You're going to like
At
it.
least
without
because
a
I was
doubt.
just thinking, I was like, oh, well, we don't have comedians today, man.
No, because they showed up
came in-
yesterday.
Right.
Yeah. So good, too. That, yeah, I reflected all day. I did not get to go to the club last night. I wanted to real bad. What's up, Jay? But I wanted to see Mo Alexander in person last night. But it was so good to see him yesterday. I hadn't seen him in a while. And how funny that guy is. He's just, man, he's great.
Yeah.
He's a killer out there on the stage, man. So, yeah, it's been a good week so far. I mean, I think the shows, it's been good shows this week.
Man, I'd say so, absolutely.
Yesterday was just crazy. I mean, we had, if you didn't see yesterday's show, you missed a lot, actually. Number one, started out with Wendy coming in.
Right.
Then number two, we had in-studio guest Mo Alexander and Compton Smith, the comedians.
Yep.
Then we also had an interview with Freddie Scott, NFL player.
Yes, sir.
And we had a prank call.
Yes. Yeah.
What?
Just man.
That was some kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I
was.
saw some folks were messaging yesterday, commenting. So
Yeah, they were like, dude, I did not. I still can't believe he poured the gas on his phone, man.
I mean, play stupid games, win stupid
I
prizes,
mean, I
right?
get that, but
Right.
like,
But you got him. I'm sure you do. Anyway,
I mean, yeah. I still kind of, there is a part of me that feels bad that I ruined
I
the
think
dude's
so.
phone, but I mean,
so.
hey,
You-
man, I had to be
you and
committed.
Well, I mean, you were that.
Yeah.
You were that for sure, bro. You were that for 100% sure.
We
without
got
a
out
doubt.
last night, went and checked out the Travelers baseball game, man.
Oh, did you?
And,
How was it fun?
It
You
was
had
a good
time?
time. Man, it's
Were
always
you
a good time
yeah,
going
it
out
is.
there.
Were you behind you said the catchers, right behind the
Yeah, we were in section 210,
Okay,
so
yeah.
we were like right behind home plate.
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was a good time.
That's a
I
cool
mean,
view.
unfortunately we lost, but yeah, man, great. There's not a bad view in
There's
that
really
park.
not. There's not.
There's
No,
not.
It's a great park to go to.
But shout out to Dad's After Dark for hooking me up with the tickets, and it was Tyler Cleveland tonight. That's the player that I've been talking about that is from Arkansas
Okay.
and got drafted, and is
Oh,
now
cool.
he's now he's a pitcher for the Travelers.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And so, yeah, last night was sort of his, I mean, really debut. It not
Yeah.
sort of is, that's what it was.
Yeah, it was his debut in the minors. And,
Yeah.
and you know, all those guys, they get out there and they hope to get called up pretty quickly. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. You know?
I mean, you were
But-
talking the other day about, you heard, man, I'd be,
No, it
go
was,
ahead and let me ride out here. This is
No,
cool.
it was very, very surprising to me that when someone said, "Yeah, most of these guys are millionaires already,"
Right.
and I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's different. I didn't
Right.
expect that." That's pretty wild.
Not for a farm team, man.
No, I mean, I just didn't. I guess I should have thought, these are guys that get drafted, and so they're on some kind of contract,
Right.
and
But,
they're just in the minors at this point until, in theory, they move up.
right.
Their
Right.
number gets called, But
crazy.
good for that guy for getting his number,
Yeah,
getting
man.
drafted and getting out there. And how'd he do?
From what I saw, he did all right.
Yeah.
He's definitely He's definitely a wild pitcher, and I don't just mean that in like just the way he throws the ball is very, he kind of has that side pitch
Yeah.
going on, and that's always just interesting to me to see.
Yeah,
It's
see
just,
how people wind up or how
Yeah.
they throw it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is cool to see.
so.
All right, let's get into some news you can use, and then we've got lots of good stuff to talk about today for sure.
Yeah, see, y'all keep asking. That was legit. All that stuff happened yesterday.
Hey, man, I
Like,
was not there. I don't know. President Trump is directing the Commerce Department to start working on a new census. Made the announcement with a post and noted that the people here in the country illegally won't be counted. So that's going on right now.
Okay.
CDC shows that ultra-processed foods are over half of our diet. Yeah, I'm not shocked by that.
Wow.
Everybody's on the go. Everybody's on the run.
Hang on, wait.
Yeah.
Breaking news
Breaking
that we
news.
already knew.
Yeah, we microwave shit.
Right.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hasn't
about
that been the whole craze for the last few years? Don't eat processed food. I think we
Yeah.
figured that one out on our
it. Yeah,
own.
but we still are, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
'cause
mean, hey, it tastes good.
It does taste good.
Oh, I'm gonna take a drink of my Mountain Dew.
Yeah, extra processed is delicious. All
The
right.
faker, the better.
Nah, we don't want to do that. Okay. The Netflix film Fast and Loose was supposed to star Will Smith and be directed by Michael Bay. Well, now Michael Bay's out. The director exited yesterday after not being able to come to a creative compromise with Will Smith. Fast and Loose centers on a guy who wakes up in Tijuana with no memories. He puts together his past, learns he's been living two lives, one as a kingpin, the other as a CIA agent.
Oh, okay.
The creative problem was apparently Smith wants to lean into the action part. Bay and Smith previously worked together on Bad Boys. So I don't know. That's interesting that Michael Bay
Right.
said, yeah.
I'm done with
You
it.
don't walk away for money much.
Bet you Will Smith smacked him.
He probably, who knows what that guy's about behind closed doors now? I'm not sure. Yeah, he may be like, hey, mother, listen here.
Right.
The Rocky Horror Picture Show getting ready to head back to theaters. The movie turns 50 this year. Part of the celebration includes a theatrical re-release. In October, 4K restoration, events with cast members. It's hitting 55 cities with some of the cast members. A lot of people love going to that.
I mean, it's like a Halloween tradition, man.
Yeah, well, people go there and they throw stuff at each other. They dress
Right.
up. It's crazy, man.
Yeah,
it's,
dude.
it's a wild
They get
ride.
into it.
It's not my bag, but a lot of people do like
Yeah,
it.
I've never been I've seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show, but I've
I
never
did see it
gone to the
once.
theater and dress up.
No,
and-
it's just
yeah, I
not
watched
for
it
me.
once to see what all the craze was about, and was like,
Cool. Yeah, no, that's kind of
yeah.
Okay, I do like.
If I could have those few hours back
what's
of
his
my
name?
life.
Tim.
Burton.
No,
No.
the actor. He's so good.
Oh,
So funny.
You're right.
Generally speaking,
What is his name? He was in Home Alone too, wasn't he?
I don't know. This is not good. This, some parents may have fantasized about ditching their kids for misbehaving on vacation, but nobody would actually do it, right? I mean, right?
Right.
A couple leaving Barcelona did.
Curry.
Yeah, Tim Curry.
Yeah.
Wasn't because he was acting up. They allegedly just didn't want to miss their flight when the 10-year-old wasn't able to board because of the documentation problem.
What?
So, they confirmed the incident happened. News of it was first shared publicly by the air coordinator at the airport. They shared the story on TikTok, said authorities found out from the boy that his parents were flying back to their home country after vacation, had called a local relative to pick him up at the airport. At that point, police temporarily stopped the flight to find the parents. They were escorted off the plane and taken to the police station. Police said the parents were reported for child abandonment and reunited with their son at the police station. They just said,
Wow.
yeah, we're going to head on home.
Right.
Someone's going to come up here and get you, so just sit here and wait.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, that's 10 years
That's-
old.
yeah,
I mean,
dude,
at
no.
15, maybe. Maybe.
Maybe. You have to be a mature 15
Yeah, but I'm not damn sure not going to leave my 10-year-old there to get abducted.
Right, especially at an airport.
At an airport?
Like,
Yeah, no, that.
come on now, you just asking for it.
Yeah,
Like,
no
how
doubt.
dumb can you be?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean,
Those are the people that pour, and people question why people pour gas on their phones.
you're right. There you go.
Just gonna leave your 10-year-old at the airport for
What's up, Crystal?
Yeah.
Let's see. A South Carolina woman found sticking with the same set of lottery numbers for years finally hit a jackpot of $507,000. She's been using the same set of numbers to play the Palmetto Cash 5 drawing for years before buying a winning ticket. The well-worn numbers earned her $507,000. It starts at $1,000 and then increases each time a drawing's held with no winner. So it had rolled over about 23 times before she won. This is not good. A Chinese guy was scammed by a gym into spending more than $121,000 on hundreds of years of gym memberships. Yeah, he had been training at the Riggan fitness gym for 3 years when he was approached by a salesperson with an offer he couldn't refuse. He said they were launching a special offer for loyal members, selling them cheap long-term memberships that they would then resell to new members for double the price. As it happens, it was too good to be true. A few days after buying a one-year membership, he was again approached by the salesperson who told him they still had a few available, and it was a great chance to increase his profits, and he ended up dropping another $18,000, at which point he was introduced to the manager who congratulated him on his good business sense. But by the time the refunds were due, yeah, he was out about $150,000, and but he did have 300 years of gym membership.
Jeez.
Talk about dumb.
Wow.
Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Okay. The White House announced yesterday it will increase federal law enforcement in Washington, D.C., starting as soon as today, following the assault of former DOJ staffer Edward Korstein, a.k.a. Big Balls. He threatened to put the district under federal control if it doesn't get its act together, might federalize it. That has happened before. That is not unprecedented, and it was not him that did it. It was another president that did it many years ago, and it did. Yeah. It was effective because D.C. occasionally will just get out of control. A helicopter working on power lines over the Mississippi River near East Alton, Illinois, hit a power line, crashed onto a barge, and caught fire. 2 people riding in the helicopter died in the crash. No one on the barge was hurt, and the blaze was put out quickly. It was about 11 a.m. Damn, they didn't even get lunch. The crash led officials to close river traffic for safety. They were repairing tower lighting and adding marker balls when the helicopter hit the line. Let's see. No, absolutely not. Okay, here's one. At 7 years old, Alex Butler created a card game called Taco versus Burrito. His family successfully crowdfunded and launched that through their company, Hot Taco Inc. So by 2018, it became a top seller, over $1.1 million. He just sold the game for an undisclosed amount, but he is now 15 years old and a multimillionaire. I'll say that.
Wow.
From a game that he invented
when he was 7 years old?
When he was 7 years old. Man, that's pretty good right there.
That it, man. Go kid.
Yeah, no, that's solid. That's solid. I like that.
I did read about that tactical, like briefly.
What was that?
There was a plane crash in Arkansas yesterday.
Oh, really?
2 locals
Where
were
at?
killed in Arkansas.
No, I know, but what city, man?
I don't know.
Sorry.
I mean, look at
Wake up, Rich. Trivium has announced a new 3-song EP, Struck Dead, coming October 31st. They released the first single, Bury Me With My Screams. A bassist said they started writing new songs in 2023, rehearsing for their 20th anniversary tour, and energy from that led to, at least 3 songs as a new album. That's a small album. It's not even really an album, but okay, we'll call it that. Brad said he loves a hot taco. Settle down, Brad.
Glad I wasn't the only one that thought of that when you said the Hot Taco Inc. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
You guys.
It was between McCrory and Augusta near the Cypress Creek Golf course.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Wow.
They came out of the sky and went 4.
No, yeah, it didn't happen. He had to play through. The plane landed on the
Right.
fairway, and you had to play through it. It's like in Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, jackass.
Jackass. Okay, let's see.
I've watched that movie so many times, man.
Oh my God, yeah. Have you watched the second one a bunch?
Oh, yeah.
It's funny.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I like it.
I've gone back and watched the first one and then immediately watched the
Yeah.
second one just to,
Just to kind of- yeah.
Just to continuously, yeah.
That's fun. Having a crack in your apartment ceiling, a giant one, is bad, but what comes out from the other side of that crack can be worse. In New York, a woman named Carolyn recounted a scenario that started with a crack in the bathroom ceiling of her apartment. She called the landlord about the huge crack and was told that he'd look at it the next day. Now, while in bed, she heard noises coming from the other room, and so the crack portion of the ceiling fell, along with what Carolyn described as, are you ready? Million cockroaches. Fortunately,
Gross.
they were quick to respond with a repair crew and exterminators. She's now back in the apartment, but says it took a few days for her anxiety to subside. You went back.
No.
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 I'm not going back. Would you think the roaches just disappear?
Right, no. Burn that place to the
I'm
ground.
gone, man. I'm out.
For real.
No, man. I'm not even staying. As soon as I see what's happening, I'm leaving.
Oh, that's
Oh,
so.
that's gross, man.
Oh,
God. Yeah, that's terrible. Yee.
What's
Oh.
up, Turner? What's up, Sean?
Hold on. Let me see what happened to her on that because. No, I'll save that for later. Yeah, I'm going to save that. Yeah, I'm going to save that one. Oh, this is okay. A man in Oklahoma City was beaten
We love being part of your prep process.
by a strip club janitor after threatening him with a knife. Larry Kirkendall was caught on the security camera at Bear Assets Strip Club, calling the janitor a slur, then charging at him with a knife. The janitor, who is described as mentally disabled, oh, yeah, but you know those guys have super strength. It's true, man. They do. Yeah, he defended himself by hitting Larry with a broom and then jumped on him and beat him.
Wow.
Police said Kirkendall had verbally berated the janitor before escalating to threats with the weapon. It was all caught on surveillance camera. Yeah, that's got to be embarrassing.
I was just saying, I was just thinking to myself, okay, number
What's up,
one,
Joey?
go strip club janitor dude. I
Yes.
forget what his name was. But number two, if I was the dude on the other end of that story, dude, I'd be finding a escape tunnel, go live underground for a few
Yeah, I'm gonna
years.
leave the state.
That's not a story you want to.
It's not
I
a
don't-
video you want out.
Yeah, nothing, dude. Nothing about that. Dude.
Not only
You want to be known as the dude that got beat up by the
the mentally handicapped guy.
janitor at the strip club.
Yeah, who's the janitor at the strip club?
Right.
Yeah, no, that's
That is.
special. Let's get into a little bit of sports here. I gotta
Hey,
keep
if that guy's listening, by the way, and you need some kickboxing lessons, I know some people.
Yeah. We'll start real slow for you, okay?
Right. I want something.
Teams in need of a quarterback may have to wait a year to tank their season to land Arch Manning. Archie, his grandfather, seems to have a pretty good idea as to his grandson's intentions. He admitted he hadn't talked to him about it, I'm sure, but he feels confident that he's going to stick around in Texas and not declare for the upcoming draft. And that probably makes sense. He probably needs more playing time under his belt. Bundy said he was trying to pop in on us this morning, but he's not going to be able to make it.
Shocker.
Shocking.
Right.
What are we going to have to do?
Who is Bundy? Anyways,
Yeah, what?
man?
Yeah, who is that guy? He's the little tortilla boy.
Right?
Little tortilla
That's a
boy.
great joke, man.
That is a great
That
joke.
was
Isn't it? That is a good one. That's
Man.
Pablo Francis.
I know. I was thinking of the name. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
that's a good one there.
That dude was good.
Little tortilla boy. While doing, I
He
guess,
did that voice so good.
Oh
The
my
theater
God,
voice,
yes.
man. Oh my
No,
gosh.
that dude, voice-wise, man, it's amazing what he can do.
I just whatever happened. Why didn't he ever? It seems to
His
me like he
demons
should have
beat
made
him.
it.
He
That's,
should have.
Yeah.
And he's back out again, but his demons beat him, man.
is that it?
Yeah, there. You know that.
'Cause I know he was right around the time of sorry to go off subject,
no, it's
man,
fine.
but he's been a comedian that I've loved, especially his Comedy Central special, and I think he
Yeah.
had one that was Bits and Pieces.
Bits and pieces. That's the best one.
Right, and but he was. he was right there when Carlos Mencia was coming up, and I really feel like if we would have had Pablo instead of Carlos,
Oh, life would be better.
dude,
The world would be better.
it would be, yeah.
No, his demons got him. You know, he toured a lot with Mitch Hedberg.
Okay, that was another, yeah,
And so that group of individuals
Were- yeah,
my
they
friend-
were-
my friend Eric Myers, who's now deceased.
yeah.
And because of his demons, you know, there was just, man, there was a wave of that was going on in that
get that
particular
time.
sect at time, and it was just unfortunate because Pablo Francisco, much like my friend Eric, had everything he needed to be a superstar. Matter of fact, people gave Eric a chance over and over again, and he just never could beat his addiction.
I get that.
You know, and it was unfortunate because, to be honest with you, I've never seen a comedian with better stage presence than he had.
Yeah.
He was the best I'd ever seen, without exception, and that's including any comedian I can think of,
Right.
literally.
That's awesome, though, man.
Yeah, while
Sad, but-
yeah, it is sad. While doing a guest spot on the Games with Names podcast with Julian Edelman, NASCAR's Kyle Larson talked about movies for a minute. They asked him what the greatest racing movie ever was. He immediately said Days of Thunder, which is good. It's like Top Gun for cars,
Right.
You know, but
I've watched it before, yeah.
but then they brought up Talladega Nights, and he said, "Yeah, it's all right, but it didn't do anything good for NASCAR and turned it into a joke." What? What are you talking about, man? It's a comedy. Of course, it turned it into a joke. What do you think? I mean, it's Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly, bro. Step
So-
Brothers, ring a bell.
Sorry to interrupt here, but look at this comment from Bundy, man.
Yeah. Which one?
The second one. The going out to Montana won't be back till September.
Yeah. Yeah. I should have known it was coming, man. I should have known.
He is just
Yeah.
running on this tortilla slap, man.
Definitely running from this tortilla, man. I mean,
That's it. That's
he's going to leave the state to escape this tortilla
Right.
for months. He's not going to be back till September.
how bad, man.
How bad do you not want to? That tortilla's waiting. for
Look,
you,
they're
bro.
mission tortillas. Like I at least
no,
got the nice brand.
They're waiting for you when you get back.
Right.
Trust me, they're waiting on.
That 2 paintball shots and a taser shot. He's got to go through the gauntlet.
I can't speak on that. I cannot speak on that.
No, that was the deal we made the other day.
I don't know what.
If he didn't, yeah, we said he had a week to show up and get the tortilla.
Oh,
If he doesn't get the tortilla slap, then he's gotta go through what I went through.
well, then there you go.
So
I'm going to let you enforce it.
right.
San Francisco 49ers tight end George Kittle, and every NFL player does not have to go into game days without smelling salts after all. Kittle joked that he considered retirement after a memo was sent out to all the NFL teams on Tuesday that appeared to ban the use of smelling salts on the sideline. But the Players Association said, hey, hold on. You know, so the ban only prohibits team employees from distributing smelling salts and other inhalants during pregame, halftime, or on the sideline. I didn't even know they were using smelling salts.
I didn't either,
I can
but
see that. I mean,
Yeah.
if you need to get yourself
hyped up, and yeah,
Yeah.
that'll do it.
I mean, that'll do it. Nothing like smelling the stench of cat pee in overwhelming amounts. That's what it. I mean, it's like pure ammonia.
Just
man.
wakes you up, man.
Yeah. And finally, I thought you could talk about this, speak on this a little bit. But it's a little greedy in my mind. I mean, not that everybody's not. But WWE's biggest shows will have a new streaming home starting in 2026. On Wednesday, they announced a deal had been reached with ESPN
People are pissed.
to bring its most important shows, known as premium live events, to ESPN's streaming platform that's about to debut. That would include WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank, SummerSlam. It's going to be $29.99 a month to have access to that. Now, that's not counting going over to Peacock, where I guess the lowest package is $11 a month for WWE, right? So already, if you're watching the WWE, it's probably $11 a month, right?
At least.
Okay, at least.
At least. That's if you. Yeah. That's if you.
That's the
you know,
lowest
that's
tier.
Peacock.
Uh-huh.
That's what you had mentioned.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
But so now I'd have to have Peacock and ESPN
And Netflix.
and Netflix too.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because Monday Night Raw is on Netflix,
Okay.
And then SmackDown in the PLEs, the pay-per-views, that's what they are now. They're just because they don't, so it's just a premium live event. Those are on Peacock. And so now they're saying that that now just the PLEs are going to go to ESPN.
Wow.
So if you want to keep up with everything going on, you've got to pay you got to pay Netflix for Raw, you've got to pay Peacock for SmackDown, and then you got to pay ESPN for the pay-per-views. This all because years ago we just used to have the WWE Network had everything for $10.
Yeah, can't you just put it on one network and then let me pay for the premium event?
They did.
Called pay-per-view and just be done. I mean, that seems like a much better way to go.
I mean, it was that way forever.
They'll tell me how they're saving me money, just like Kohl's does. You know how much you saved today? Screw yourself.
Well, and that's what, dude, a lot of people are legit pissed off.
Yeah.
Like, just WWE fans
We'll see how pissed they are because...
I mean, they're still going to...
They'll change it if people start bleeding, they'll change it.
I mean, that's true.
Jim said we need salts on the Wheel of Pain. It's not painful enough smelling salts. I could do that right now. Some people really are not bothered nearly as much by it as others.
I will. What, the salts?
Smelling
salts.
I've
had the unfortunate pleasure of doing that of having to smell bath salts once in my life. It was a prank too.
Salts.
Or not bath salts, but the smelling salts. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, different experience, Rich. I don't know anything about that one. That ain't me, player. All right, we'll be back in just a minute here. We can take a quick break. Oh.
She don't give a damn what they're saying on the news. Pics from the private plane, looking at me with those blues. Her ass is filling out them jeans, so good should be illegal. Those patriotic curves hugged in American Eagle. She's my brand new obsession. Oh yeah, rub it like a genie. Ain't no doubt she's the one. Hey, there's Sydney Sweeney. Just saw her new Insta, blasting targets with a 9. Watching her popping caps, how could she get more fine? I just slid in her DM, hey Sid, love you in the Lotus. Could Netflix and chill it, you know, just the two of us. She's my brand new obsession. Oh yeah, rub it like a genie. Ain't no doubt she's the one. Hey, that's Sydney Sweeney. Hey, that's Sydney Sweeney. Can you hear me, Sydney Sweeney? Might just pack up, head to California. Could pull up on ya in just a single day. When we meet, I know you'll see it too. Let's walk some red carpets. Yes, it's just me and you. She's my brand new obsession. Oh yeah, rub it like a genie. Ain't no doubt she's the one. Hey, there's Sydney Sweeney. Hey, there's Sydney Sweeney. Slow tempo. White Lotus euphoria, once upon a time in Hollywood. And even Madam Web, though it's not that good. In a video with the Rolling Stones, or just a commercial for jeans alone. Doesn't matter what role she plays, cause I'm gonna watch it anyway. She's my brand new obsession. Oh yeah, rub it like a genie. Ain't no doubt she's the one. Hey, there's Sydney Sweeney. Hey, there's Sydney Sweeney. Girl, could you just call me?
right, man. We are got a full studio here. Let me back this out here where everybody can see what's going on. Look at this. Darin Riggan's here. We got the gang here. What's going on?
My brother David Montes from 3 Speed
Yes,
with me. I
of
got
course.
John Ward with me from Body Drop.
Yes, man. I'm excited to have you guys in here. So what's going on, man? What do y'all got going on?
So, dude, finally we're letting the cat out of the bag. Saturday, September
what
the
cat?
13th, we are doing Vino's 35th anniversary show, and I know you've been there for years like I have.
Yes. Yeah, that's the very first place I ever did stand up.
8 to 10 bands, all ages show, kind of a throwback. It's one of the clubs that we still have standing,
Yeah.
and we're stoked about having this great all ages show there. It's going to be a lot of bands that have never played there. About half have never played there.
Really?
And then the other half's like several reunions going on. 3 Speed's one of them.
Yeah.
Ashtray Babyhead.
Oh, wow. Man, I haven't heard that name
If you're
forever.
familiar with Nessie, some of the guys that actually worked at Vino's.
Yeah.
It's going to be a real fun time, man. And then, of course, you can come in there and
Yeah,
abuse
I'll
us
come
all.
in
You
there
can
and-
kind of
I'll come in there
heckle us all.
and get it started, warm it up, do something for you, and have some fun with it. Yeah, that
stoked.
sounds like a great time. I'm all in on that. So that's September 13th.
September 13th.
What day of the week is that? A Saturday?
Saturday.
Yeah, that's a good day to do it right there. That'll be great, man.
Yeah.
So what all bands are on the lineup?
I have got not in any certain order, Mammoth Caravan,
Yeah.
Aurora, Body Drop, Manium, 3 Speed, Death Metal Disco, Ashtray Babyhead, and Nessie.
Man, that is a.
Now, we
that's
may
a,
add one or more.
Yeah, add more even.
Maybe,
Wow,
maybe.
that's a hell of a lineup there.
And we're going to trying to mix it up.
Yeah, no, that's going to be a lot of fun, man. I mean, that's pretty much any kind of rock you want. It's in that lineup.
Man, I spoke to Henry Lee yesterday, the owner, the long time.
Yes, yes, of
there
course.
were 3 owners in the beginning, and eventually he ended up getting the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I'd like to bring him in at some point and do an interview with him.
Oh,
just
that'd be.
about,
Man, I'd love to have Henry in here. Yeah.
And then you and I
Absolutely.
we've got construction stuff coming up that we're going to do.
Yeah,
so.
we got we do all kinds of stuff.
That's
So
right,
I've
that's right.
known Darin for years and years and years. So it goes beyond the show, How are things going, man? Are things going
Dude,
good?
it's hot as fuck out there.
Man, ain't it though? Ain't it?
I mean, dude, we're starting at 6 in the morning. Yeah, we just had somebody threaten to give us a ticket because we're starting so early.
Oh, really? Because the noise ordinance or whatever?
Well, we just looked it up, and they can't even do it. We're good at 6.
Oh, okay.
So,
So you just like, sorry, Karen.
man, yes. What's aggravating is it's these same people that, 2 months we'll be working on their house.
Yeah, right.
They won't hate it then.
No,
Right.
We love you.
That's right. That's exactly right. So what's going on with you, man?
Man,
It's been a hot minute since I've seen you,
it's
man.
been working. Man, great to. I've been hanging out with some guys and doing some sessions with some other musicians and staying active in that realm. But
Yeah.
this opportunity to get back with Darin and the other guys from 3 Speed, it's incredible. And it's kind of funny the way that I learned about it. I was up on a trip in the Mulberry doing a canoe trip. I'm coming down the bend, and I didn't even know Wes, the bass player. He was out on
Yeah.
the river. He's like, "Hey, Dave." I was like, "Hey, man." He's like, "It's on." I was like, "What?" He's like, "I got the text from Darin." It's like, "The reunion's
great,
on."
man.
I was like, because I was at a campground. We didn't have any cell service, so I didn't even see the text from Darin. So I thought
Now,
that was cool.
have you, I know you have other things you do, but have you stayed active musically?
As far as doing some recording stuff, not jamming out, that's what I'm looking forward to now.
Yes, it's getting on the stage.
Getting on the
and
stage,
just
that's the
kicking it.
payoff.
Yeah, no, that
all
is-
the rehearsals, all the recording,
Yeah.
getting on the stage, that's the fun. That's, a lot of people that know me, I'm kind of a reserved guy.
Yeah, right. right.
But, when it's time to hit the stage, we're maniacs.
No,
Guts loose.
Those are the people that again. It's always the quiet ones. Right?
That's right.
It's always the ones that look like librarians.
Everyone always thinks we brought our lawyer with us.
Right. Yeah, this is your accountant.
Yeah, that was the funny thing is, we'd be at gigs, and even back in the day, I was the short-haired guy. I didn't have
Yeah.
tattoos or any, body piercings and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And I always tell people, I was like, "Hey, you ever watch Sesame Street?" And they had like the little 4 square. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, you got 3 people,
One of these things
throwing-
doesn't belong?
The one that's like doing his own thing. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
that one's me. That's me.
Okay,
I was
yeah.
doing my own thing.
No, I can see. It's just like Chevelle, the band. At Mudfest when I was standing there and they were getting ready to go out. And I was
were
like-
there.
Yeah, I was looking at them. I was like, man, these guys look like they're accountants, bro. They rocked it, bro.
They did. They
did
burned
their
it down.
thing, but
They did.
man, they look so much corporate. I mean, the only thing they didn't have was a pencil protector.
What up, Mike Woodall, little doggy?
Yeah, little
Good
doggy.
to hear from you, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. By the way, Tactical Turkey's got a raffle. They're raffling off a Ruger 380, so you can get with them and check that out online. Tactical Turkey.
I like
Just
it.
look him up. Yeah, no, that's great. It is 2 rock legends right here. It's 3 of them really in here. Just 2 of them at the table right now. There'll be another one. We'll rotate in and out here in just a moment.
Yeah, me and John is also part of. We've got a little country project going that we're doing some recording and stuff. You know, we've been screaming metal forever. Everybody's kind of what everybody
Hold on,
expects
let's
from
swap
us.
John real quick
Yeah.
and bring him
Come
up
on
here
in,
real
John.
quick.
Come on, brother.
Do a little swap here.
Longtime singer for Body Drop.
Right,
He
of
also,
course.
He's only sang. He's sang and played guitar. He sang and played bass. He's like kept this band going through so many things. Now there'll be a reunion.
Screw John up on that mic, man. You have to get up on it. First of all, how you been, brother?
I've been good. How are you?
Man, I've been pretty good. I didn't recognize you when you came in because your shirt's on. So
Oh man,
he spent about 10 years without a shirt, to my knowledge. I mean, every time I saw him perform, it was gone within the first set. It's our song or two.
He's a Mad Max.
I don't remember, but
Yeah,
put
right.
it back together. And your CD release party at Vino's,
Yeah.
we were there opening up for that as well.
Yes,
That
no, it
was a
sure was
blast.
great, man. I
Too
think
cool.
I'm trying to remember. Was it you and McEwen? Who was there?
I don't remember.
I want to say maybe. I can't remember. Suffocate, McEwen. I'm not sure. It's one of those.
Suffocate
Maybe.
was that's one.
Yeah. Oh man,
One of Mike's favorite bands, and for
Man,
some
they
reason
were
we'd sit
great.
in and there was one song that we always sat in and sang with them.
Yeah.
Definitely love Suffocate.
No, they were fantastic back in the day, man. I love those guys.
You guys are out there. Call me.
Yeah.
Hey, get
this Vino's thing.
yourself lined up on a ticket here.
Dude, it'd be fun.
It would be. I mean, I love that you're. It seems like you have become the de facto chairperson to reunite these bands. Because I remember, and I've talked about it a couple times, when Death Metal Disco did their show, I was so surprised when I walked in, not that it was packed, but that half of the audience were every band I'd ever worked with in the past 20 years, probably,
Yep.
in Arkansas. That was anybody.
Yeah.
And so all of a sudden, I don't know what you've ignited here, but all of a sudden they all want to come back and play.
Man, just positive energy. We're all getting old. So,
Yeah, it's like,
we
screw
just-
it, let's have fun.
Man, let's do. No, I don't think anybody's worried about a tour bus or any of that bullshit
No.
anymore.
No,
or
we're past-
critics.
Yeah, we're past all of that.
That's
yeah.
right.
No, we're just playing for fun at this
That's right.
point. It's just to enjoy the music and have a
right.
good time.
That's right.
It ain't about trying to get nowhere, but to the end of the night with a good time and a buzz.
It's going to be great.
Maybe
man.
a buzz, I
And
don't
if you
know.
hadn't been to Vino's, the pizza's out of this world. Calzones,
Yeah, of course.
Beers. I mean, it's just, man, it's a great spot, and it has been for 35 years. So
Yeah, no, they've been in business forever for a reason, man. I mean, you know what I love about Vino's is where I feel like, and I'm not knocking Juanita's, but it's where they messed up.
Yep.
Vino's has never tried to
They're not
exceed
confused
what
about
they
who
are.
they are,
No,
yeah.
their identity is we're a dive bar with great pizza, and we want you to come have fun here, and that's what people
Atmosphere
do.
Is absolutely 100. Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
I mean,
and
that's-
Juanita's had the same feel, but like you
They
said,
did.
something went wrong.
Well, the Main Street location did. I mean, the Main Street Juanita's was the venue. I mean, everybody probably. A lot of modern bands before they blew up
Yes.
came through Juanita's. Evanescence, I think their first show might have
Yes.
been at Juanita's, if I'm not mistaken. That location, they had the parking across the street. At Midtown, when you got done there, you could go down there if you wanted to get in that body bag. But nonetheless, but what happened is they got in a squabble with the landlord at Juanita's. They could not get them to agree on this air conditioning issue they were having.
Yeah.
In hindsight, I bet they wish they'd worked it out another way.
I do.
I know, because the new location, we went over there and we were doing comedy shows there, but
Played there a few times.
the River Market, you don't drive to the River Market for one thing, you drive to the River Market to bounce.
No doubt.
And I think that was the challenge. You didn't have good and convenient parking.
And when they separated the restaurant, when there's two floors. I mean, I know it's more room, bigger.
Yeah, and it was
But
a
you're-
beautiful stage.
Man, part of the atmosphere was eating a taco and hearing a band
Yeah.
that you'd never heard. I mean,
No, it was a dive bar.
remember Taco Tuesdays?
Yeah, of
that they used to
course.
do? Man, I
50
bet I've
cents.
sat there and watched national act country musicians. We'd just be in there eating a taco, and who's that kid up there? And it'd be, what's that kid's name? Hunter. I can't remember his name. Hunter. I don't know. Hunter something. Everybody that's listening probably knows who I'm talking about, but I can't remember his name. Somebody will pop it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, some kid. I said he's ripping shit up. Now a week later, he's on MTV and or CT Country Music TV.
Right.
Yeah.
Blew my mind, man.
So you mentioned that y'all are working on something country.
Man, we are. Stuff that we've been, we actually wrote one. He's got one. I've got a couple. And we just went in and kind of got a foundation for them. And as soon as we get them finished, we'll bring them in. And everybody will go, what are y'all doing?
We spent 4.5 hours in the studio and, man, made a lot of progress on it.
Yeah.
Yep. Bass tracks next. No pressure. Now we got this other show we're working on, so we'll come back to it.
Right.
No, that's great. I love that you're exploring a lot of different things. You said the Gun Bunnies. Yeah, man, they were great.
They were great. Yeah.
They were great.
Some dear friends.
Yeah.
Old school for sure.
Very.
Chris Maxwell is one of the old school Southwest guitar players.
Do you remember?
He went to school with my older brother.
I don't think they play anymore. But you remember a band called Mr. Happy?
Oh yeah,
Eric Ellis.
Yes, man, I know Eric. Yeah, we called him Zeke.
Zeke. No, I called him Zeke first. Trust me. We grew up and went to junior high together.
Yeah, Dave and I went to
well, that's right.
high school with him.
Yeah. You were at McClellan, right?
Right. Yeah, we did something. Yes. Well, I was in between skipping. Yes.
Yeah, in between skipping.
Technically,
right.
I was there.
Yeah, no, I was at Cloverdale with him, and we were best friends at the time.
Great guy.
So yeah, he went by many names, but yeah, he was a phenomenal guitar player.
Yeah.
Probably still is, I'm sure.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, he married. I think Cynthia was the first girl that he ever dated, and he married her, and they've been together forever since.
No doubt.
Yeah, really, he's a great cat, man. He loves music. I know that.
Oh man, there's no doubt.
But he was a phenomenal guitarist. We used to sit over there. He introduced me to so many cool bands like Yes.
Yeah.
A big band.
Yeah, man. We'd sit there and listen to Yes, just on a loop, bro. So much fun just hanging out and doing that kind of stuff as kids, looking at the albums, trying to figure out what the band looked like. Because you didn't know a lot of it, early on.
It's a bummer that kids now, you don't really get to hold the, you don't get to hold the,
well, vinyl's big
even
again.
if you own it, I get it. Like, even if you own it, you got it on your phone or whatever, it's not quite the same as being able to sit and.
No, it's not. It
hold
differs
and
some.
Kiss a live one or,
Right. No, it's nothing.
When you listen to the whole album,
No doubt.
I mean? That was art. But
Well-
now it's like, I got this single.
Yeah, albums, it's just like I said a minute ago, Trivium's dropping a 3-song EP. I'm like, that's not an EP, that's 3 songs, bro.
Right.
I mean, that's cool, but
Demo tape.
yeah, I mean, it's like, come on, man. I mean, that's, put a little more effort in. You couldn't put 2 more songs on there, maybe? You know what I'm saying?
The game has changed so much.
It has, and in some ways, it's very liberating. In other ways, you're right. It changes the experience, the texture of it,
Right.
because at that time, first of all, there weren't a gazillion billion bands that all could get their music out at the same time.
Yeah.
So it was very limited what you could get. So when you did get it, you would listen to the whole album.
For sure.
And you'd start to enjoy these deep cuts and things like that. And now, is that such a big deal anymore? Probably not.
How many times did you do that Columbia House? I'm going to give them
God.
a penny and get 13. I probably owe those guys like $500.
Well, first of all, ask me how many times I paid for it.
Right.
Besides the penny, I probably did it at least 5 or 6 times.
I was doing it in my dad's name.
Yeah.
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 How many ways can I do it?
I don't know how they stayed in business. I'm not sure that anybody ever paid them.
That was a strange little.
It was a real risky business model to be
Wherever
honest with you.
Columbia House is, that son of a bitch probably. I bet the lights are out.
Probably so, man. Probably so. Main Street was the gem we lost. Yeah.
No doubt.
It was, man. It was an amazing. It was just a perfect venue acoustically. It was perfect for a gritty band night. Everybody, it didn't matter who you were. Everybody got along there. Everybody had fun there.
Totally agree.
I saw comedy there. I saw music there. I saw everything there. I performed on that stage many times doing stand-up. So yeah, I as soon as they said they were moving, I was like,
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts.
It hurts. But
Sam was doing wonders over there, man, for sure.
So when are you going to drop these country tunes here? You're talking about your 3-song EP.
Well, like I said, we've got this show to promote and get ready for.
Of course.
So that kind of put us on hold. I don't know. Hopefully by the end of the year.
Okay.
We'll
I'm
get back
excited.
in.
I mean, I hadn't heard you do a country jam.
Well,
so
brother, you've been dropping these country tunes left and right and center.
Well,
You've been blowing my mind, man.
man, I've been putting some songs together, man.
Have to get this guy a cowboy
Put
hat
the
and a horse.
songs. Yeah, no, it's fun, man. You know, it's fun to write for different genres.
It is, man.
Now I'm just starting to troll my audience with crazy stuff. Like
That's cool.
I'll play a jazz song. You know, now I'm doing every genre. It doesn't even
Mikey's
matter.
song, the chili dog song.
Yeah, the half a hot dog. Yeah, no,
Ronnie James, what's up, brother?
Oh, look at that, RJ, baby. And Dovey in the house.
Yep.
Yeah. She, one of her sons came to see Tyler. Got his haircut, and I think the other one's going today.
Cool.
Yeah, if you need a haircut and you don't mind, or you're around Benton, go see Tyler at Throwback Cuts there, man. He'll get you in the game, man. He'll make you look right.
There you go.
I'm trying to get this guy.
Man, I'm gonna go over there one day. I'm gonna check him out.
Yeah, get that beard tightened up a little bit.
I don't know about these guys, but I'm excited about bringing the metal back.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I know you
This
got
is gonna be
We've
a
all
fun
been
show.
settling down and getting country, and
Yeah,
I've
so you're-
always
you're
been
ready to-
country. But when I pick up the guitar, it's a little different.
Yeah, no, you get
So,
excited, don't you?
Man, I'm excited.
No, I know you're excited. I mean, I've never seen you any other way, to be honest
You
with
probably
you.
never see me smile either.
No,
I'm
that's
pretty hyped up in the
Yeah,
morning.
no, that is.
I was gonna
true.
say,
I'm not
man,
sure
I was interested in just kind of hearing, y'all were trading stories about, back in the day and the music scene and everything, and unfortunately, I was not here in the state during that time.
That is
I was
true.
being grown and born and raised in Michigan, but it is fabulous hearing about, and so I was gonna actually step up for a minute, let this other gentleman
Yes,
sit
that's
down.
fine, man.
And y'all can, because this has been superly entertaining, man. I just want to
Okay,
give him
yeah,
a chance
come on.
to. He's gonna offer more to it than me being fascinated
You
over
know,
here talking.
See,
about
this
it.
is why Rich is a pro right here. This is why Rich is a pro.
We'll talk wrestling in a minute.
Yeah, man,
We're gonna get
absolutely,
there. We're gonna
all
get
right.
there.
Come on.
Hey, if y'all need an MC for this event, somebody who announces
Dude,
the
we'd
names,
love
I'm
to,
your guy.
brother. We'd love to have you out there. I'm not joking.
We love you anyway.
Right?
Faux show. So let's see. Body Drops bass player was unavailable for this show, so they're going to pick up our old bass player Richard Gagne. He's actually
Oh, yeah.
amazing guitar player.
No,
Richard
he's
Gagne.
great.
He's going to sit in with these guys for that show. So
Didn't
just
he-
going to be a great little throwback.
What didn't he roll on into a different band?
Treading Mondays.
Land of Mines.
Land of Mines was
Land
the-
of Mines.
He was
yeah.
in Land of Mines. He has.
Yeah.
He's got a cover band.
But he had
now.
another one. Yeah.
He's got a cover band now, and it is Dreading Monday,
Dreading Monday is,
Yeah.
is
Who was the?
and that's his thing. I mean,
Man,
he is
He's a great
the rock
guitar
of that.
player.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
There's another band, and help me remember their name because they used to play at West End a lot, but they played everywhere a lot. And they were a cover band, but they were just, man, they were good. And they were really, really big and well paid.
Tragically White.
No,
Either them or
no,
Jet,
they are great.
Jet
though.
420 was going to be my next guess.
Oh, man, I'm trying to remember who it was, but they used to play over at West End all the time, man, and they were real big.
Yeah,
Tim
you've got-
Reed's
I was gonna
band.
say,
Tim
you-
Reed's
yeah,
band.
Yeah, you've got
Third Degree.
Third
Third
degree, that's it.
Yeah.
Third degree.
Yeah, man, they're great.
They were great, man.
So yeah, Tony moved to
Tony, yeah.
he moved to Missouri,
Did he?
and now Tim is in Tragically White and a couple of other bands.
Okay.
In Conway, I think Modern Vintage, I think is one of them, and Smitty's in that band too, and I think they might even swap back and forth the $10,000 mistake. They just keep inventing band names,
Right.
And those guys are so good they
They're
don't even
professional.
rehearse. They
Another
just
good-
show up and play.
Another good one back in the day, Four on the Floor.
Yeah, man.
O'Dane
Absolutely
and
love
all those guys over there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they
Charlie
were-
Page.
Charlie Page. Yeah, man, he's a good dude. He's a funny dude.
Man, they're great guys.
They are great guys, man. They
And
are.
I'm not sure if they're playing at all.
I don't know if they do either. I mean,
I bet they still get together and.
I'm sure they do.
I said Four on the Floor. Is that the band that we played with in Tunica?
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got beat out of $10,000 by them. You
Did
sons
you
of
really?
bitches.
It's a battle of the
Did
bands.
you
yeah.
really? Wow, man. Yeah.
Good
that's
time. No,
great.
it was great, man, to go there and it meant to be there with all those bands. It was really cool.
So let's talk about the music scene here. Let me ask you. As the observer, how has the music scene changed since we got started back in the
Yeah.
day to now? What how does it look different now? The landscape.
Well, I think before you can talk about it, it's like you can't ignore the fact of what COVID did. I think it's just kind of buried things. So it's
Yeah.
like all these bands now, these younger bands, they're coming from the rubble and just trying to
Yeah.
get back out there. But the enthusiasm, you see some kids that are 18 years old playing Master of Puppet covers, or
Right.
some old Corn stuff.
There was a little girl on stage with us a couple of weeks ago that
Yeah.
was 10,
Yeah, she's
playing guitar and singing.
Bro,
Master of Puppets,
so-
brother.
You
So
remember-
their enthusiasm is there.
It used to be that you'd see somebody like that once in a while, but now you get on TikTok and I'm watching, 11-year-old kids play Tool drums, and I'm like, Jesus, man.
Yeah, if we'd have had that when we were
How many
kids,
prodigies are there out there now?
it's like all of them are. It's
Yeah,
nuts.
I mean, it's like, you got autism and then music prodigies.
those
They-
cell
they've
phones are handy,
exploded.
buddy.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the enthusiasm is definitely there. You can see it.
Sure.
And I think that, going to a death metal disco show, you see some of these younger bands, and I think they're kind of surprised
It's crazy.
what some of us do. And so we're excited. I know John's talking about it. We're going to bring it and kind
man.
of show them, hey, this is how we used to do it back in the
It's gonna be
day.
Yeah.
so much better than before.
Do you think
No doubt.
the opportunities for bands starting out now or getting into it now are better than they were in the past?
Man, I'll tell you that it's odd that we're here talking about Vino's because Vino's is that place.
Yeah.
That you could. I mean, you don't have to send them a CD, or you get in touch with Vino's and go, hey man, I want to
Yeah.
run a chainsaw and juggle and
They'll
people
probably
are,
give you an opportunity.
they'll let you do
Might be
whatever.
a Sunday, but yeah, you come on out.
They absolutely will let. I mean, you can
Yeah.
play whatever you like, and I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get. But we did. I mean,
More-
you can get better playing there constantly.
Moreover, I guess what I'm asking is, do you think the opportunity to blow up and get noticed and to become a successful big time band is greater now than it was then?
That's
Not
tough.
sure.
Tough question, man.
Yeah.
Once again, those cell phones, they make it easy to get your music out there.
Yeah.
But I tell a lot of people, you can go to Memphis right now, and there's still 1,000 Guns N' Roses type bands, and
Yeah.
it's like they never, just like you go to L.A. and there's still hair bands.
Right. Are there really?
Europe, you go to Europe, dude. It's like the '80s never stopped.
Man, what's the name of the band? They used to go over. That used to go over to Europe all the time. Bombay Black.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys.
Love those guys.
Yeah, Ty, those guys over there. They used to go over there all the time, and apparently
Yes.
Europe loved them.
Yes.
And they were an '80s type band.
Absolutely.
Always have been.
Yeah.
Kind of '80s metalish type.
Cars and girls, beer,
Yeah,
drugs.
that's it. That's it. Yeah, just like Kiss,
doubt.
So how do you think that the sound of music, the style of music, has evolved since you got in the game? Do you see more and more collaborative things versus separate tribes of musicality?
Absolutely. People are all over the place. The skill levels went up.
Yeah.
I mean, the style of writing, the way they sing is different. Still a lot of screamers, and
Sure.
there's still a lot of singers, but nobody's really mixing it the way we did, I don't think. I'm trying to lay back on all that screaming business.
No, I hear you.
You know what I mean?
I'll pick up where he takes up.
Yeah,
that's all right.
Darin can have all that, but man, I used to tear my voice clean up in
Sure.
the show, and I'm not trying to do that. We're trying to harmonize,
Right.
make it
Trying
better.
to make it last.
And I've been asking them, do you want to take the guitars, the tunings up? Do
Yeah.
we want to lighten the load on everybody?
Yeah.
And it's just a lot of things going on
Sure,
right now.
sure. I think that while it is different now, I do think there is a great opportunity to get your music out in the digital universe.
For sure.
And even, even a band that's not sexy, so to speak,
Sure.
can generate hits. I mean, look, when Post Malone came out, nobody knew who the kid was.
That's right.
He's amazing, and
Yes.
he's a blueprint for how to do it now. But he was just a kid in his bedroom, bro.
Totally agree.
You
And
know,
and
and
I
look
thought
at
in
it now.
the beginning, I thought he was like only rap stuff, and
Yeah.
I dug that, even though he was singing a little bit.
Yeah.
Before you know it, he's got a guitar in his hand. He's
Then
playing,
he's doing pop,
and he's
and then he's now
ripping country, and
Yeah, he can do anything he wants to
right.
do, really. And that's what I was saying. I think that now we're kind of fusing a lot of genres. You see country and rock coming together more. I think
anybody can do anything.
Yeah,
The new music, they're so much more open, I think, than we were
Yes.
back then. You had some rap metal kind of crossover.
yeah,
when we were
some
kids.
new metal.
They're much more wide open these days. They'll do electronic music, go from the heaviest, mixing some pop. It's pretty incredible.
It
what they're
is.
willing to do.
It's really interesting to look at that because I think we talked about it. I think country is 80s rock.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. I mean, in the 80s, rock dominated the pop charts. It just moved over to the countryside now. Country's
like-
more aggressive and more rock oriented.
Well, it sounds like 80s rock to me.
A lot of it does.
Like Kissin', right now, you know, in the 90s, Kissin' was still a radio station, but they've taken all of that music and moved it to 105 The Wolf. Because
Right.
it just like backed up a generation. And
Yeah.
now this new country, the tailgate songs and the big bass drum
The
sounds.
Morgan Wallen
Yes.
and these guys out
yeah,
there.
they're basically rapping country.
Yeah.
And it's still good. But the old schoolers not quite ready for it.
Well,
yet.
you know, you're always going to have your purist. I mean, it's just
That's
like
right.
metal purist. You know,
Sure.
I mean, you know, for some people, it's almost never. If you know the name of the band, it ain't metal enough.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean,
If you can read it, you know,
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
those cryptic looking.
That's
looks,
right.
looks like some
Yeah,
branches on a tree.
Yeah, when you meet someone, they go, "Oh, Metallica." They're not a metal. Those are posers. They're commercial. I'm like,
That's
okay,
classic
bro.
rock.
Okay, bro. Yeah, no, you're right. They're weak sticks. Yeah, what am I thinking? You know, no. If you can understand it, they don't like it. So, feeling isn't what's it say behind the lyrics anymore. They don't resonate with the soul like they used to. That's Dovey.
I love lovey-dovey.
Absolutely.
I can feel you on that, perhaps. I mean, you know, in some ways you're right about that. Sometimes some of the songs are just, you know, it's just random words. You know, it doesn't hold a lot of meaning at times. I think it
that.
depends, though, on the artist as well. You know, there are lots of artists, I think, that still will give you all the feel you want. You know, you just got to find them and find. But the great news is on the internet, you can find any kind of band in the world. I mean, if you want country with a metal voice, they got it. They
Oh,
make
there's
it.
no doubt. Whatever
Yeah.
it is, it's out there. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's anything you can imagine is out there, and some weird shit. You know.
You know, we were talking the last time I was on here. We were talking about, I can't remember if it's China or Japan that has that big. It's like a 30-foot hologram.
Yeah, the AI band.
It's like she's the big. I think it's
She's
her.
like the number
she's the
one pop
biggest
star
thing
there.
and
Yeah.
it's a hologram.
It's not even real.
It's a figment of imagination.
But you know, just a couple weeks ago, there was an AI band. They didn't say they were AI for a minute, but it came out. Now they've done like 1 million streams. People love the album they dropped. They're dropping another album. They're not even a real. It's just a dude with some AI music. You
So,
know,
man,
like me, basically.
I know a guy who is okay. It starts with they're playing music online and they're playing it like intercontinentally. I mean, you can be you and 4 or 5 other people can be in a band together and never meet ever. You can be
You're playing
thousands of miles,
virtually.
and they all have avatars. And they're playing these virtual gigs at these virtual places, and you can buy tickets and go sit, and you can have an avatar and watch a band full of avatars play. That's never.
That's very meta.
It's the strangest thing I've ever seen.
It's very, very meta.
I can't remember exactly what he was calling it, but he ended up sending me a link, and I was checking it out.
Sounds
You know,
like
and of course,
sorcery to me.
It is. And of course, the guy, you know, their avatars like mine. I mean, just macho, I'm Fabio, you know.
Yeah, right.
Big tough dude, and all the chicks are super duper hot, and you know, it's hilarious. But you're actually hearing them make music. Some of them don't even speak the same language, and it'll translate for each.
That's wild,
dude.
man.
It's the strangest
the
fictional club.
We may have talked about this. The wildest thing to me, tech wise, and this is really simple when I think about it, but it wasn't. Which is, you know, I was looking at getting a roof done on a house, and this guy came to give me a quote. And
Pull it up on his phone. Boop.
No. He did, but he goes. He was Hispanic, and he didn't speak very much English, and he goes, "Can I give you a translator?" And I was like, "Okay." And he handed me this earbud, and I put it in, and he punched his phone. He started talking, and I had to look away because his mouth it was like a dub movie. It's coming in English here. He's speaking Spanish. I'm hearing it in English. That's
crazy.
And I was just like, and then when I'd speak back, he'd hear it in his native language. And I was just like,
crazy.
this is some Star Trek shit, bro.
It is, man.
It's freaking me
Universal
out.
I
translator.
need
Yeah.
some of that at work.
We're in the
Right?
Matrix.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. Actually, it's amazing. All right, let's take a break, and as a matter of fact, let's do something country here, just
do it.
because you're here and you're talking about country, so we'll just.
Punch the clock, it's Friday. We getting together tonight. Hit the liquor store, dispensary, gonna get our heads right. A little chill in the air, bonfire and plenty of wood. Laura let down her hair. No, it's about to get good. Got a bonfire in the backyard. of tequila. Tonight it's money well spent, but the morning may kill ya. Every time one goes empty, here comes another keg. It's only 9 and Billy just fired up another hog leg. Got a bonfire in the backyard, oh yeah, chugging and chiefing. We're passing bottles and blunts, getting deep into the evening. Everybody's staying all the way to the end. Tell your mama and your cousin and all of your friends. We broke our backs all week to rock this backyard party. We made it to the weekend. It's all Blizzies and Bacardi. Got a bonfire in the backyard, oh yeah, chugging and chiefing. We passing bottles and blunts, getting deep into the evening. Everybody's staying all the way to the end. Tell your mama and your cousin and all of your friends. Y'all come on, bring a little something with you.
Somebody asked me yesterday what it is that makes us so good. I said it's just simple math. He said, show me if you could. By no means am I a math whiz. Hell, I barely beat Algebra 1. But even I have to admit, somehow this formula is fun. 1 plus 1 equals us, the base of the equation, times the square root of trust, minus any temptation. Take your 5 points as a plus, that's prime factorization. And if you find you need to adjust, just add a little flirtation. Never had to geometry a thing, no long division to do. No doubt, baby, the math is mathing when it comes to me and you, me and you. The formula for our love is true, could be a sold out college class, but instead here's a free pass for you on how to make a good thing last. 1 plus 1 equals us, the base of the equation, times the square root of trust, minus any temptation. Take your 5 points as a plus, that's prime factorization. And if you find you need to adjust, just add a little flirtation. We're locked in and laid back, no flair for the dramatics. The strength of our love is just simple, just simple. Yeah, it's just simple mathematics. 1 plus 1 equals us, the more fine points as a plug. Your smart factorization. And if you find you need to adjust, just add a little flirtation. Just as math and as sweet kiss pencils down. Class dismissed.
Show off tape. That's what
That's
it
a
is.
good stuff
That's what
right
it is.
there, baby.
All
That's where I put all of our good things.
All right. It is time here. Let me just bring this in a little bit here. Yeah, so we can get that. No disrespect to you guys. Just want people to see it up close because
Yep.
you know what it's time for,
Do
right?
it to it. Do it
He's
to it.
Patrick, he's an angry SOB. Patrick, are you freaking kidding me? Patrick,
That's right.
PATP. Sung it, man, this guy
You know it, Luke.
is angry Patrick.
All right. These
I
are
love
going
Luke.
to escalate and get worse and worse. An extremely lucky gambler hit 389 jackpots in one day at a Tampa casino, winning $1.8 million. The Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino announced Tuesday they saw big wins throughout the day from Mayor O. They just used his last initial on several popular slot machines. $170,000 on Locket Link. $99,000 on Panda Magic Dragon Link, $258,000 on Golden Century, and $115,000, $143,000 on other machines. They said this lucky streak, one of the most impressive one-day runs in the property's history. Stories like this show how exciting and rewarding a visit to the Hard Rock can be. That is lucky, man. Are you freaking 389 jackpots in one day? Either he's the luckiest human alive or your slot machines are drunk. Listen, Mr. Casino Boss, I trust this story as much as I would a knitted condom. It's like you lying is a competitive sport and you're training for the Olympics. Do you know how many times I've been to the casino and played slot machines? I never won so much as $500, but you're going to tell me with a straight face, this guy had 389 in one day for $1.8 million? Is the casino motto, math is optional? At this point, just rename it Jackpot Dispensary. Come on, man, don't piss on my leg and tell me you're washing my feet. Even the tooth fairy thinks this payout is suspicious. I'd check this money for Tide and dryer sheets because we all know it's been laundered like the doo-doo kids' underwear. Next up in Cincinnati, Rudell Saunders was found guilty of 2 felony counts of practicing medicine without a license. Saunders at one point was a doctor, but no longer. Investigators accused Saunders of luring several men to the bedroom of his apartment where he performed ultrasounds on their private parts while secretly videotaping most of the encounters. At one point, he said they were just for educational purposes. Well, of course, he's just trying to help a brother out, right? Are you kidding me? So let me get this straight, because I want to feel sorry for you as a victim, but you meet a guy you don't really know who tells you if you come to his apartment, not even a house, because every doctor I know lives in an apartment, not because they have to, they just love hearing their neighbors through the walls. So you meet the dude. You meet the dude who says he's a doctor and tells you it's a good idea to get some peepers on your plum parts. He asks you if you've ever had an ultrasound on your snapper slappers. You say, no, man, I hadn't. He says, normally it's thousands of dollars to get it done, but if you pop by my apartment, I can do it for free to make sure you don't have cancer growing in your grundle charms. And you're like, okay, man. I mean, you just ran through in stiff-armed red flags 1 through 99 like Emma Smith circa 1992. But unless your IQ ranges between -5 and potted plant, you should have pulled the plug on Operation Gooch Goblins when you found out the ultrasound was in Dr. Don Walker's bedroom. But no, instead you plopped out the plumb bob and let a dude Minolta your manberries, a little glamour shot of the gargleberries, and for that reason, I couldn't find empathy for you if I put it in Google Maps. But look at the bright side. You can now list man meat model on your resume. I'm sure that'll help. And finally, a Dutch snack brand called Rewind has created the chip of the season. It's the world's first 9-volt battery-flavored tortilla chip. That's right, it targets 90s kids who remember licking batteries. The company said it wanted to create the nostalgic metallic taste and buzzing feeling without of course, any battery parts. The chef used citric acid and sodium bicarbonate to make the tongue tingle, and mineral salts for the metallic flavor. Man, that does sound a little bit like some delicious nostalgia right there, doesn't it? Are you freaking kidding me? What person who isn't licking a short bus window and storing farts in a Tupperware container to sniff later is interested in battery-flavored chips? If I wanted that experience, A, I could just buy a 9-volt battery that'll last longer than that airbag of shit chips. Or B, I could just unscrew a light bulb and my lamp and jam my tongue in it. Was your marketing team formerly a group of hobos trying to earn money selling cats in the neighborhoods at the Chinese buffet? Not Mr. Whiskers. Yeah, Mr. Whiskers. In the hierarchy of bad ideas, this is right up there with scheduling a pride parade in the Gaza Strip. It's the worst idea since Abe Lincoln said, I'm bored, want to go to the theater. Do you people understand how stupid we're becoming? Hey, kids, you know what else is delicious? Licking the litter box. I know. You're going to tell me it smells bad, but in fairness, so do asparagus and ass. But you probably eat both. Dead serious. Dead serious. Tell you what's even better. Fill your scooper up in the litter box right before you change it out. Put it in a bowl, pour milk on it. Ever had grape nuts with brownie bites? Boom! I promise you, it's delicious. Reminds you of your alcoholic Meemaw's mobile home. Isn't that special? What's the next snack flavor you're putting out? Nacho cheese and lead paint chips? And you know what would make that even better? If I could wash it down with steaming hot hose water, or maybe a nice tea brewed with Grandpa's false teeth in the cup. Now that's what I call flavor. I'll tell you what you ought to do. Call the president of your marketing office, take a bag of your 9-volt battery flavored chips, the big bag, put that bag in a box, wrap it up with some real nice paper and a pretty bow, and then cram it up his cornhole. Every step he takes, another box corner stabs his stink wrinkle, and right before he's out of earshot, you say, oh yeah, by the way, your final paycheck is in that box. That's it. That's a wrap. That is a wrap.
Oh my God.
All right.
Good job. Number 824, man.
824. That's
that's
exactly
great.
what it was, man. I know, right?
Oh, dude.
That's more episodes than a lot of TV shows have
And that's
done.
that's 824 weeks, right?
Yes. Wow. Yeah, not counting my vacation time. You know,
We
it's
were just out there
824
talking
working
about the idiot radio station that doesn't have you on it anymore. I mean,
Man, I hate it for them. I don't.
I do.
I don't.
I don't understand.
Nobody understands. You know,
I talk to the people that work there. They don't understand.
They don't understand. They never made
like
sense.
there's some corporate weirdo
No,
somewhere.
there-
I don't think so.
Yeah, somebody had it out. You know, I don't know who that somebody was. I could speculate. I'm not gonna, but I have already disclosed everything I'm going to disclose about it.
Sure.
But yeah, no, they fucked up.
They're lost. Fuck it.
They did.
May have been one of
They
those
did.
guys getting the ultrasound.
Could have been. Yeah, they needed an ultrasound. Somebody needed balls. They were short of them.
No doubt.
No, you know, and the crazy thing, and I've talked about it before, it was never about any money. I never asked them for a raise. I never asked them for any kind of additional money for me. You know, we went through, I think, 5 or 6 proposals that I put together for them. I created a blueprint. Then they tried to run my blueprint after they decided not to, you know, we weren't going to work together. Actually, I guess I decided that. Technically, I left. But
I mean, just from the out, you know, I'm on the outside looking in at what I truly think Arkansas wanted. You know, the whole state. I think
so.
I think they absolutely. I think that was the graduation of things.
I would.
That just doesn't make sense.
I would guess, and I can't say this for sure, and I don't. I would guess a lot of people were disappointed.
Damn right. Yeah.
I would think a lot of people were disappointed in that outcome.
Yes.
Which, they were
Absolutely.
disappointed in that outcome because I think everybody was hopeful that it would work out and that exactly what was supposed to happen would.
I wanted to hear your wife cuss you out
That's
every
right.
day.
And that's what everybody knew was going to happen. The script was going to flip. I was going to become Wile E. Coyote.
That's right.
She would have been the Roadrunner. It would have, you know, changed the game. Now, I still get my jabs, but she's just really good, you know.
She is.
And it was going to be a phenomenal show. I even said when they said, well, you know, we think you should do the show with Kevin. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. I love that dude.
Me too.
I love that dude, man.
too.
He was a very good boss to me. He was a good guy. I never had a cross word with that dude one single time. But also, he had not done that kind of show before.
I was just telling them, you know, it's,
yeah,
it's
and
like
it wasn't a knock on him. I said it'd be great to have him, but we need a little more to come back with the proper show.
it's like getting a news guy to act in a movie,
Right.
Or you know, I mean, it just
Maybe you can, but it may take you a
he's
minute.
great at what he does.
Yes.
I love him.
He is. But I knew from the listeners that we had what their expectations are. You know, when you've delivered on a program as long as we did, I mean, we were number one
I know it.
when we retired, or when he retired. We were number one then. And so people had an expectation, and I couldn't come back and not meet that expectation.
For sure.
There was no way I was going to come back and do a subpar show, even though it cost me dearly.
Imagine if they would have just like said, "Hey, we're going to do a listeners poll. We're going to let you vote. We're going to let the Edgeheads vote."
Man, listen.
It would be a done fucking deal.
No,
and
I
you know it.
I told them, you know, when I was sitting there, you know, they tried to act like, and the corporate people, I guess, didn't, but we don't really know her. She's been on the program for 8 years.
Yeah.
Everybody knows her, you know.
Yeah.
So they did, but they, you know, it was all of a sudden like it was a foreign object.
Right.
And I'm like, what are you talking about, man? This is the show that we've been talking about doing for a long, long time. And now all of a sudden somebody has got something sideways.
It's what everyone expected it was going to happen.
It would have been a phenomenal show. You know, and just like I told them, look, we went through 5 different proposals, and the first time they told me they didn't have any money, you know, and so I solved that. And the last proposal I made to them was, look, here was the last proposal is, I'll take the show, let Laura come in on Friday since Jersey can't anymore. Okay, let Laura come in on Friday. I'll use the talkback.
Jersey
app.
wasn't paid.
Right, no, Jersey was never paid. Let Laura come in on Friday. I'll use the talkback app to bring her voice in throughout the week and keep her in the show. And after a year, you know, if everything's good, ratings are good, you know, advertising's good, then we'll bring her on with a contract. And that was the 5th and final offer I made to them, was her to come in and do it free in that regard. And they even that they rejected. I'm like, how are you rejecting her doing the same thing Jersey was doing free?
For sure.
You know, what is the deal here?
Man, just
and it never made sense, man.
All the big stuff that do the comedy events, the chili cook-off. I mean, it was just, it's not the same anymore, unfortunately.
No, it isn't. But, you know, I do feel like that as much as I hate that didn't work out, because I really feel like when I look at the landscape right now, everything is pretty corporate homogenized.
True.
I mean, there's almost nothing.
Right here, we can talk
nothing-
about anything we want
Yeah,
to, for
they-
however
right,
long we
yeah.
want to. You can do whatever the hell you
But
want
I'm
to.
saying there's everything sounds the same out there.
True.
You know, they're taking the same length of commercials. It's a good 6 minutes of commercials. You know, they're playing the same songs over and over that you've heard.
Yes.
You know, at the last I was there, if we had played Ozzy's Under the Graveyard one more fucking time,
Sure.
I was going to lose my shit. I was like, find another Ozzy song.
Sure.
Okay. But so everybody has gone that corporate way because the conglomerates, the iHearts who own all this, it's much easier to just channel some shit in and pay one person to do 30 shows as opposed to pay 30 people to do it.
Sure.
You know, it's about math for them.
But the personal stuff, you know, you just I can't get to know some dude in California that's doing a radio show for 50 cities.
No, and unfortunately, and no disrespect to them, but
Sure.
when I have tried to listen over there, it's pretty cheese. It's just not. It's not the same.
But it's not the
It's
grit,
not the same.
The grit isn't there,
No.
and the juxtaposition between the two. You know,
Yeah.
Y'all would flat out argue. You know,
Yeah.
and some people probably didn't even realize it, but I'd be like, I can see Patrick's face right now.
Authenticity.
Corey's about to quit. Corey's about to walk out. Corey's about to walk out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you would just push his buttons
Yeah.
until right there to that.
Yeah,
and
just
that's-
right up to
and
the point that I'd
was-
nearly break him.
And that was the
joy.
Yes, and that's what people wanted.
That's probably why he never talks to me now.
Have you had him on here?
No.
Oh,
No,
man, he's
we
got to
haven't
bring
even
it.
spoke.
Really?
No. You know he don't like me, bro.
Well, I mean, you're an asshole.
You know he don't
That's
like me.
okay.
He don't like me, bro. He never did. He thought I was white trash. That's what he said.
Well,
You know, and I am. I mean,
I love where this is going. Let's invite him over.
Yeah. You know, no, we're just different cats. You know what I mean? We're just different cats.
Different ages, but
you know,
then it worked.
No, it worked beautifully. I mean, it was a great setup. It's like the old wily veteran about to retire and the rookie cop.
Sure.
You know, and the rookie cop's always messing up, doing dumb stuff. That'd be me. And he was the one trying to keep the squad car on the road going where it's supposed to go.
You know, you were talking about that final proposal. To me, that sounds like about the same time that Jay left, and then you kind of got, you kind of squeezed in there or whatever, and it just became obvious.
Well, that's what I told him. I said, listen.
It seemed like the natural progression of things.
I said, look at it this way. I said, at this point, I said, 14 years ago, you took a chance on a guy who came in every Friday. That's all he really did. He'd show up at other events. He was part of the family, but that was all he did. He had a bit. You took a chance on him, and look what happened.
Exactly.
I said, so I'm asking you, give me the same chance with this, and I promise you we'll go to heights we've never had. We won't just be number one in this demo. We'll be number one all demos.
Right.
And I strongly believe we would have been.
I do too.
I feel compelled we would have been.
I do too.
But it's okay because I do love what we have here. Yeah,
absolutely.
I saw that they started some kind of weekly podcast or something. I've never listened to it, T-Mac. I assume it's.
I did hear that. I'll have to check it out.
It's probably a lot of local type stuff. I would imagine they talk about it. It's probably a very nice show. You know what I mean? Very nice.
Sure.
Because he had years of putting up with me, and he doesn't want that. He wants that gentle glide.
I get it.
It's like the rocking chair of a show. You know what I mean? You just go get comfortable and listen and relax. You know what I mean? That's not a diss. I'm just saying it's probably kind of what it is.
Sure.
I'm still trying to push shit out here. I'm still trying to do something. You know what I mean?
Let's get crazy. Let's blow
And
something
that's
up.
what I told him before.
Let's wrestle.
Is I want to. I've got another 15 years after you decide you don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
And I feel vibrant. I want to go. I want to have fun. I'm still, out here trying to make something new and different. And I do think the beautiful thing about this, and it's growing and growing, is we've created a tighter family than even before. The people who are involved, and I think you would agree with this, Rich, are.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The listeners, they're very involved.
Yeah.
Viewers,
Oh, yes.
listeners.
Yeah.
They're super involved.
They are, man. They are.
And it means a lot.
Well, and that's, Doggy had said a minute ago in Tactical also, he's like, they like this show better. Which,
That's
hey,
kind of you to
awesome.
say. Kind of you to
And
say.
and I agree with that. Tactical said if you would have stayed there, then we all wouldn't know him. We wouldn't have the family that we have. Everything
That's true.
happens
No,
for
all
a
that's
reason,
true. Every bit of that.
And again, same. Like, I'm in that same boat, man. If this hadn't happened, you and I wouldn't have run across each other at the wrestling event I was announcing at.
There's not a.
You never know.
I don't have a single regret about leaving.
It turned out well for you.
I don't have a single regret about that. Not
So,
one.
man, there was a time, like 100 years ago, that Coke had the option to buy Pepsi, and they didn't take it, and it created their own worst competition.
Right.
They literally cut their own nuts off.
And I think that could be similar to what's happened.
I can't help but think, yes.
Yeah. No, but and that's fine. I think more and more people are finding us every day. It's amazing that now we're getting a lot of people from outside the state. It's just awesome, all the support that we have.
Is that a Corey joke?
It's so easy to check.
Is that a
out on
Corey
Facebook.
joke from
What?
Tactical?
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
it is.
okay.
Yeah,
All right.
you start wearing denim and give us the current time.
Oh, he loved that denim, didn't he?
The little weather report, yeah. That's true, man. When we first started here, I would try to do all that stuff, and I finally said, "No, that's not what this show's about. Fuck the weather. You figure it out." So I got outside and look at it. Look out the door. I'll tell you if I drove through something crazy, but that's it. I'm not the weather guy, so I'm not going to try to be that guy.
Exactly that.
Yeah, I just want it to be what it is, and then that's fun. Sometimes we talk about serious shit, but mostly we're just dumb.
Right. People kind of tuned in for the rant, and then they ended up realizing that you're pretty much a nutcase the whole time.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, pretty much all the
We'll
time.
condense that into this one little thing we'll do on Fridays.
Yeah, but then when
all
you
day, every
extrapolate
day,
it-
we're gonna fuck with Corey, basically.
Yeah, no, it was beautiful. I cherish the memory.
No doubt.
Yeah. Good morning, Mark Wooten. How you doing, buddy? All right, let's take a break, and then when we come back, I've got an interview that I want to share with you. I think this is going to be really great. So give me just a minute, and we'll be back.
Cheers.
Oh no, no. The voices always know. They always know. Something feels wrong, it's in the air. There's dark magic of which I'm aware. Got a feeling in my soul about you. Vision scaring me. Is it witch's brew? The voices, they come in a swarm. What do I do? What do I do? They always say they mean no harm. What do I tell them about you? Your silhouette in the blood moons cast this dark enchantment. How long will it last? Is it forever? I'm just a man, I'm just flesh and blood, no special powers, once made of mud. Am I going back? The voices, they come in a swarm. What do I do? What do I do? They always say they mean no harm. What do I tell them about you? The shadows torment me, hiding your eyes. How will I know if it's a witch's lie? It's after midnight and I'm in your bed. Is it tonight that I wake up dead? Is it too late? Is it too late? Will the voices save me, or is this my fate?
The name of that, if you need to know, is Dark Bride. That's the name of the song. So listen, this is really cool. We've got an interview here that Rich and I did with Missy from the Hot Springs Wise Guys, and just a great interview talking about this championship game that's coming up and all that. You're gonna love, man, her energy is just nonstop. So check this out. It's a great interview that Rich and I did. So excited to have Missy Blayton on Patrick and the People, or as you may know her, if you're a fan of the Hot Springs Wise Guys, the boss. Missy,
Hey guys.
so excited to have you
Yeah,
on.
good morning. Thanks for having me.
No, it's great to have you on. Congratulations, you guys. I mean, you're an expansion team. It's the first year, and here you are going to the championship game. What is that like?
I'll tell you what, this whole season has been nothing but miracle after miracle. And it speaks so much to this organization, this community, and the grit and the heart and who these guys are. I mean, they fought hard all season long, and just to be at the final game shows like the fight that we fought all season long was so worth it, and we're so excited.
You know, when I come to the games, the thing that I take away from it, I think that it impresses me as much or more than even the game, is the interactivity that the organization has with the audience. There's a relationship that happens right there. You're working, you're giving the kids opportunities to come out on the field and win stuff. You're doing all kinds of promotional things. When everybody comes out, you've got a lot of theater and drama involved in it. Are you behind a lot of these things, Missy?
I would say that honestly, God leads me in this direction every single game. I go to bed on Sunday after a game. I pray about what we're meant to do. How can we impact more in our community? And I just let God tell the story. And I'm the one that gets to illustrate it, honestly. And I have such a great organization. Our general manager is so supportive. And I know he probably sits back and goes, this crazy girl's over here doing all these things. But it literally takes an entire organization. We've got Lauren over here doing amazing marketing and graphic design work to help support a lot of these ideas. But I will tell you, it is literally this community that kind of is leading this. They show us what they want. They show up and support. And so we just want to keep giving more and more to them.
No, it's amazing that, in your first season, you're getting crowds up into the 3,000s and numbers like that. Yes. And that, to be honest with you, is almost unheard of. I would be dishonest to say we haven't had other arena teams in this state, even in the capital city. But they just could not seem to break through and connect with an audience and a community the way that you guys have. What do you think that's about?
I think there's something pretty special. I call it the Spa City magic effect, honestly. When I heard we were getting a team, I knew this was the right city for it. This community, and why I personally chose to move back home to Arkansas and be here in Hot Springs, is there's something pretty magical about just our people here. And then you add in a little layer and sprinkle some pretty and incredibly talented athletes.
Right.
It's just there. All I can say is I think it's just very unique to Hot Springs. And I remember, Rich, I got to tell you this. I remember when we announced that you were going to be the announcer, how people were like, oh, I'm coming to the games now because you have such a following. Well, so I think it's that. I think we've aligned ourselves with a lot of really incredible people. And it's this community. I just think there's something so special about Hot Springs.
Yeah, I was not shocked at all when Rich was, but I was not shocked that he was selected because he is so talented and he does a great job. He's so conscientious about what he does. And I think he's like your organization. He just wants to do the best for everybody involved. And so I was not at all shocked by that choice. I was happy as I could be about it, but not shocked by it whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's say that, you guys go in and win this championship. What does that mean for you guys first year out?
Well, Patrick, when we go in and win this championship.
I like this.
Yeah, you got to speak that. We've already claimed it. I mean, if you haven't seen the amazingness of this season, like victory's already happened. It is ours to claim. But honestly, just we have a huge parade, a celebration parade. this Tuesday, we're celebrating an amazing season. So coming up this Tuesday, I've just started posting details, and we got more details to come. But we want to include everybody that's been part of this organization. I asked Rich, I was like, Rich, you got to come host this parade with me.
Yeah.
We want to celebrate, and this is literally a first season celebration. We want to bring everybody together. Whatever that scoreboard says at the end of the game, this has been a victory for us, no matter what.
No,
because
it's been
what
phenomenal.
we were able to show is that one team can bring a whole community together.
No, not only that, but I mean, an expansion team coming in and going all the way to the championship that first year, that's an incredibly high barrier threshold to cross, you know?
Absolutely. And man, it's just, I want to personally say, Patrick, to you, Rich, like all the media, all the people that have continued to share the amazing photographs. My gosh, we have some of the most incredible media people that have captured some of the most insane moments of arena football. It's been that. I mean, thank you to you and people just like you in the media space that continue to keep us out there, because we could not be doing what we're doing without support.
No, it you know, it takes everybody working together. You know, that's what we're about here on this program is, you know, trying to elevate and lift up our own community. We talk to people all over the country, all over the world, really. But you know, we love to do things in our community. And so it is really significant to us. Now, you know, now that you guys are established and have established yourself as a dominant team in this league, that maybe next year we'll have some players on to interview and talk to them a little bit more, maybe the coaches, you know, and get them in and start getting people to know some of these amazing, talented people that you're talking about right now that maybe some people don't know yet, but should know.
Absolutely. And what we can do next year as we go and have a little bit more time and more structure as we move forward. And I'll help you guys get that scheduled so that you can definitely we want people to meet the players and get to know who they are. There's some incredible hearts in these guys. And some of the stuff that I've been sharing, you've seen families.
Uh-oh, we lost her. She is really talking. I mean, she's going.
We lost some audio. We can't hear you anymore. Can you hear us? No, we still can't hear you. There you go. Now you're back.
There we go.
And you were so
Yeah,
You were
sorry,
into it
I was
too.
saying. Yeah, I was saying that we definitely want to get the players and scheduled for interviews next year as they're starting to arrive. So we'll loop you guys in on that so you have more access to them all season long. I really quickly want to say to all of our volunteers, we've had the most incredible volunteer group. Eden has been leading kind of that volunteer group. We have Alexis. We have, I mean, insane amount of people that have just stepped up on a volunteer basis that have been incredible. Again, community. This city's incredible.
Yeah, well, the whole state, I think.
And let me, y'all gave me some flowers earlier, and I certainly do appreciate that. That means a lot to me, so thank you so much. But I do also want to give Missy some flowers, too, because not only, I mean, I've seen all the social media. To me, when I look at her social media and Facebook, Instagram, like, I'm like, geez, I thought I was busy. Does this woman ever sleep? Like, how does she do all this stuff? But on top of that, like, not only on the football field with, like you mentioned, putting the games together and everything,
Right.
but she is such the pillar, the picture of community involvement, man. She's spread it outside of the field. She's hooked up. I don't know if she has a minute to tell you kind of a quick brief, but there's just this gentleman named Caden, and he is a wise guy, super fan, man. He arranged for the whole team to have dinner at a Texas Roadhouse, wasn't it?
Wow.
It was Outback Steakhouse.
Outback
yep.
Steakhouse, yeah. And
Yep.
so, and it's just been, we lost video there of her. Hopefully she'll come back here in
There
just
she
a
is.
second.
Yeah,
But yeah,
sorry about that.
I'll give her a minute to kind of tell you how all that came together, but yeah.
I mean, I feel like, again, God puts people in the exact place at the exact time they're meant to be there. And Caden was put in our life, or I say the wise guys was put in his. And it was kind of a situation where having a really cool biggest fan, he just rallies around this team, and he's has unique abilities, and he's using his unique abilities to capture hearts. And I love the fact that I do feel one of my special gifts is just being a narrator. God puts the story there. I'm just the one that gets to share it and narrate it. And through that, like, the community's rallied behind him. He now has a job at Outback Steakhouse.
Wow, that's great.
It's
So,
awesome, man.
That's great.
Yeah, so it's just that. I
We
mean,
we
I
have a
love
s-
getting to tell all these
we
stories.
have a story like that with Eugene.
Yeah, yeah, yep, yep.
So it's similar, I'm sure. So what? How are you? You've come out this year and you really set the bar high. That means next year your work's really cut out for you because the expectations are going to be a lot higher. And what do you got planned next year that's going to take it to another level?
So we're going statewide. We are not just a Hot Springs team. We are the only Arkansas professional football team. So one of the things that I would like to do is, I call it our family, our Wise Guys family, not family.
Yeah.
Our family reunions are going to take place. We're going to go nominate your high school. We're going to bring our Wise Guys family to come to a high school game. But while I'm in town or the city, I grew up in Nashville, Arkansas, so I call it town.
I know where that is.
So everything's a town.
And that is a town.
Yeah, so while we go see a Nashville Scrapper game, I will be interviewing and meeting people in the community because I would love to have Wise Guys weekends next weekend where families can come. They've got a hotel to stay at, they got tickets to the game. We've got cards that have all of our sponsors where they can go enjoy some of the sponsors that are incredible that are supporting the team while they're in town. So it's taken us statewide. It's connecting. It's showing Hot Springs to outside communities from a more personal perspective because we're there, but it's also highlighting their town and like showing Hot Springs what's out there.
Right.
We have a beautiful state and I can't wait to share it.
So, obviously we have a lot of talented athletic people in the state, and I bet some of them now are like, man, I wonder if I could be,
Right.
take my skills to the Wise Guys. How does that work if somebody might be interested in becoming a player, Missy?
Yeah, so I feel like Chris is definitely the right person to answer that question. However, I'll tell you what I think I know.
Okay.
We do have tryouts we'll be having tryouts every season. So that'll be in the spring. We'll start promoting. I would encourage anybody that has an interest in trying out to reach out through our website, which is hotspringswiseguys.com. Or the Facebook page. Follow us on any of our social medias. We have TikTok, we have Instagram, we have all the things. But follow and then reach out. Let us know, hey, how do I try out? And then as things evolve, they can get onto the email list so they can get all the information, or they can just watch for when it's posted.
Okay, great.
But more importantly, don't wait for tryouts to start conditioning. You need to start now. Serious athletes know this is a year round. You got to stay in shape.
No, there's, for those who think that this is, the guy with the beer gut from Home Depot that's going to come in.
Yeah, no.
It's not. These are legitimate professional caliber athletes who are putting their heart and soul and their bodies on the line to entertain you and playing a game they love as well, right?
Absolutely. I mean,
And literally their bodies with some of them over the wall catches we've seen.
I was-
That's been
I was gonna say, yeah, they gotta be strong, and they need to be able to sustain some hits from the wall to the floor to another player.
Right.
The fans love it because they get to land in the laps of a fan.
Right.
But yeah, no, they need to be ready. It's a definite high impact, high intensity play of a game, and it's unlike anything I personally have ever seen. And I've worked in the sports space for quite a while. This is something. This is something so special and so different. So yeah, I can't wait to get across the state. We want to tell people. A lot of people don't know the Wise Guys are here in Hot Springs.
Well, I think
It's
they're
time to
going
get it out there.
It's making a lot of noise right now. So,
Yes.
what a great season, number one. You got the exciting celebration coming up Tuesday with the parade and the block party and everything like that. Is there anything else that folks need to know about it?
y'all are.
Yeah, so sorry, Rich. Go
I was
ahead.
just gonna say, y'all are heading out on the road today to head up to Duluth.
Yeah, I'm sitting
Okay.
here in the oil change. I just needed to get everything topped off. I didn't need a quiet oil change. I was like, how's my oil change? We're all getting ready. I think 2 cars are leaving today. We've got the team flies out today. We're so thankful
And
that
this
the team gets to fly versus being in a bus for 1,000 miles and having to like recover from sitting. So they get to fly. But the rest of us are driving out.
And the game
There
is
isn't a-
live streamed, right?
It is going to be streamed. You can stream it on YouTube. You can stream it on Fan Club. I personally have found that the YouTube stream disconnects a little bit less. But the official watch party is going to be at Mainline inside of the casino or inside of Oaklawn on the outside. So it is, because it's not attached to the casino and you don't have to walk through it. Kids can actually come, so you can bring your whole family
Oh,
to
wow,
Mainline.
that's cool.
Enjoy watching the game and supporting and rooting for us. And one request that I have is if you do have your own watch party, please be sure to tag me and do your post and show us, because we want to put together all the watch party videos after so we can show all of our guys how much support they had back here in Hot Springs.
Man, that is great.
Is
That
there
great.
anything else y'all are needing help with travel-wise getting up to Duluth right now? If anybody
I
wanted
mean,
to
if people,
reach
yeah,
out?
we've got some cars going. If people want to send, I've got a couple people that have personally sponsored me and said, here's some gas money. Like those kind of things help so much. We are a new team. We're on a very, as all season long, we've been operating on a very lean budget. Taking care of the players, getting them to fly was really important to us. So from an ops perspective, we're all just going on a very, I would say a more restrictive budget. So anything like that, I've got somebody that donated a box of granola bars for us to take on the road. Like anything like that really helps. But the most important thing that I would ask is just pray for us. You know, pray for the safety of everybody to travel safely, that everybody has peace of mind and it arrives just ready to take on one of the biggest games of our life.
All right. Anything else?
I think I'm good.
I got one last question before we go, Missy.
Yeah,
And
sure.
I don't want to throw you a loop, but who runs this town?
Yeah.
Wise
guy.
That's right, baby. That's right.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Thank you so much, Missy. Looking forward to seeing the big end of the season, being at the parade, and then, supporting the Wise Guys next year on the run back to the championship.
Absolutely. And if y'all want me to get in touch with Chris or any of the other team members, like let me know on the ops team. Everybody's traveling out, so I know that they would love to talk to y'all.
Well,
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'll have Rich coordinate that, and we would absolutely love to do that. Okay.
Awesome. Thanks so much for your support, Rich. I can't wait to see you again on Tuesday. And go Wise Guys.
We'll see you soon.
All right,
Be
see you
safe.
soon. Thank
Thanks.
you, Missy. All right, we are back. What a great interview, man.
Yeah, man.
She's a spark plug for sure.
Man, she's awesome.
She's got all the energy in the world,
Yeah,
doesn't she?
yeah.
Yeah, man. She
I'm
probably,
glad I could not do everything she does at the game, man. Like,
No, I mean,
she's-
I mean, they ought to bottle that up and put it in a drink.
I'm telling you. I'm
That is
telling
for
you.
real, man. Well, listen, what a great show today, man.
Oh, she's coming, and she said, "Thank you so much for having me on the show."
Oh, yeah, it was
absolutely.
Awesome. It was awesome. So, again, this weekend is that game.
Yes.
Of course.
Tomorrow.
And you can stream it on YouTube.
Yeah. Yep.
And watch it right there. There is the watch party. Also, the Tuesday is the big parade and block party.
You got it, man.
Celebrating the first season, which is a runaway success.
Man, it has been. And actually, just recently, Coach Bones got named the Arena League Coach of the Year. So, man, it's all just
They just need to bag up this championship, bro.
it's coming home,
They
man.
just need to bag this championship. Man.
New champions.
I'm telling you, if they bag this championship, they're locked.
Oh, dude,
They're
absolutely,
locked here for
forever,
good.
forever.
Yeah, no, it's done.
Not that there was any doubt.
No,
now,
but I'm
yeah.
just saying that's a lock right there. They've had such a great season, though. I mean, I'm impressed that an expansion team first year out.
Absolutely.
I mean, I have to credit the coach because it takes a lot of work to get a team to gel, much less to gel at a championship level.
Right.
That's
Absolutely,
very,
man.
very
It's been an amazing thing to be a part of. I've been, obviously blessed and grateful, even though,
yeah.
my part is, tiny compared to all the moving parts of putting on an arena football
But
game,
it's an
man.
important piece.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. But man, it's been a joy just, riding along with them and being able to announce for them and get everybody to cheer and stuff. So yeah.
On YouTube, is it Hot Springs Wise Guys?
It may be on. I was gonna say the easiest way to look it up that I know of on YouTube is to go to YouTube and search up specifically Arena League Football. Just Arena League Football. It's the AL League. But if you just look up Arena League Football, it'll bring up the live stream right to their page.
Okay.
And you can watch it from there.
Yeah.
Obviously, the best way to watch it is to join fellow Wise Guys fans over at the Mainline Bar there in
At
Oakland, as
Oakland.
you heard.
Yeah. That'll be a good time, and you can bring the kids there because that is detached from.
Right, which I didn't know, honestly, until she said that. And I
No,
was
that
like,
was new to me, too.
okay,
Yeah.
that would be kind of cool, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, as always, if you need anything to do with real estate, please reach out to me. I would love to help you. But meantime, have a great weekend. We're
Y'all
done.
take care. We're out of here.
Late.